All right, let's play some Undisputed. It has it's still in beta, but here, doing better. All right, quick fight. I'm used to being on that side. Let's see here. Who should I? Your Frazier has been very cool to use against who? But they were so small back then. But Joe Louis. Patterson. Let's go against Joe Louis. Both from the same-ish era. Grand Theater. Grand Theater, why not? And what I like to do is put damage modifier to stamina and 3.5. Like having a lot of stamina. Intermediate, so that's good. Let's do it. I like knockouts, and I like to.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Smokin' Joe.
Let's just hear introduction.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
I hope the next thing they fix is
to be here. You know what?
after knockouts
so lucky
that they
to
don't
be sat here talking about something I love.
Morph into the middle of the ring, you know, teleport into the middle of the ring and same animation every time.
There's the bell to start round one. Through the left, but didn't score it. Hit him with a left jab.
This hair
You're
is
not
so
going to
cool.
see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You find a Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Good counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Neither man really defending themselves. Counter right. Through the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting the counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, their every twitch.
They exchange punches. Good right hand. And this with that jab.
Not good.
I sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow. Catch and shoot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too...
Here's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
That left counter was perfectly timed. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He misses with that jab. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Joe Louis in trouble. A true champion. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in. Referee might want to step in here. Got his eyes on him. Somehow weathered the storm. He just misses with that big right hand.
Come on.
Good punch. There's a scoring blow. He won't let him off the hook. He's in some real trouble. This fight still continuing. Oh, he got clipped. He got clipped, and this may be it. Not what he expected from this round. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Oh, and a heavy shot, and you can see his leg. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down.
Another retake. But now it's tail button down the middle of the ring in the same animation. But they're working on it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Same animation every time. Even when they are knocked out, they stop one knee and then.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay. It's coming.
There's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice punch. He misses with that jab. That's a scoring left hand. Good counter. Oh, and he caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Figure out the combination to this safe. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Can he finish the job? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Missed him with that uppercut. Nice score with that left hand. And he finished the job. How did they not go down? Punch scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The brown bomber goes to the canvas.
Yes.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
That's so cool. Another punch. Right at the bell. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he got up. I like it. Beat him up some more.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Let's look at him. Micky. You get to beat up there.
Here we go to the 4th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Perfect counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Fantastic punch. Another scoring shot there. Both men step back for just a moment.
So slow.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Hold everything, he caught him clean. A Hall of Famer, Joe Louis is down.
On the top of his head. He's not the perfect hit, but I like it. I think it's done. You're done, son. You're nuts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
I hope they're working on that animation.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.
I reckon that's what I guess. I hope. Everybody wants to see the same animation every time. 10-8, 10-8, 10-9, 10-8. 9 counters. He got 16 counters. All right. Let's do some of the middle lightweight. Gatti versus Ward. Yeah, it's a classic match. Where's Ward? Ah, there. Gatti versus Ward. Hanger, I guess. Yes. Arturo Gatti, Micky Ward. Classic brutal fights they had.
We've got high hopes for this. Thunder.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the blood and guts warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gatti. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, introducing Irish Micky Ward.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Turn the phone up, close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Leave me alone. Let me enjoy myself right now.
It's hard to get it bloody.
Good luck.
Should come out with
And there's the bell to start round one. Bombs away.
Should come up with them knuckle fights. What do you call it? Bare knuckle fight. And have some.
So that left lands. And that shot just rung his bell. Micky Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Micky Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? He somehow weathered the storm. They say familiarity breeds contempt, but not between these two men. They love each other, except for when the bell rings, and then they are mortal enemies.
They say third time lucky. We're on the fourth time round, and look at the crowd. The excitement, the expectation. Why they turned up? Because this is what the fight game is about. These two guys give full entertainment. They fight. They fight to the death.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble. And down goes Micky Ward.
Let me see it 3 times.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Canadian Arturo Gatti. Yes, Micky Ward.
And there's the bell to start round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He didn't take that jab well at all. What a world championship fight. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Neither man really defending themselves. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Caught him with that power punch. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to
Look
you
at
as the
Pinky
fighter.
who's
And the
face
corner
all
is
pink and stuff.
fire back up on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
This is kind of weird. Let's get that pink.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Your fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move.
I forget to watch my stamina. That's why I put the stamina.
Nice counter
Better
punch.
stamina.
Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Nice counter. He threw the hook, didn't land. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. And that shot just rung his bell. Micky Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. And it appears they weathered the storm. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Micky Ward gets rocked. He's down goes Ward.
Look at his jaw. I broke his jaw. It was shaking back and forth.
1, 2, 3, 4,
A minute after.
5, 6, 7, 8,
We're done.
9, 10.
Okay.
You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Together, he's 6 counters. Right. Heavyweight. Ali or I won. Tommy Morrison, actually. Against Riddick Bowe. It's very tall though. Big man. Let's do it. The lighthouse or BBC. Let's do it. Tommy Morrison. Tommy the Duke. Come on, Duke. And left.
You are Tommy.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
All right. Let's do this.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Got out of the way of that right hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Big Daddy in trouble. And what a rarity. Big Daddy Bowe is down.
What is your...
1, 2, 3,
Tell the body into the middle though.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, got up. Good. Knock you down again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. Big Daddy Bowe goes down.
I think it's done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What? Get up. Alright. Let's just do it again then.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Right punch. Beautiful counter punch. That's another scoring shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
How are they going to revive him?
How did you survive that?
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
That was complete. Right on the nose. Great face.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What? Are you serious? How many times?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Big Daddy
down.
Oh, it's the left. Oh, Morrison. Left is so good.
One, two, three, four, five.
Now it has to be done.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10. You're out.
I hope the next thing I do is fix
So it's
that
onward
animation.
and upward after another knockout
After that
win
knockout.
here.
They should-
Knockout victory. That is Todd.
Nine
Did you
way
see
day?
the shot? That's
That's
not a
not-
knockout. That's an assassination. What
They're
a
not working.
shot.
Let me do this. One counter. Well, he only got one counter too. What about so much? 73 hits. Alright, that's it for this video. It's 36 minutes already. So, well, have to. So, thank you for watching. This has been Tressmania. Playing some boxing. Undisputed. It's still in beta, but it's worth it. I will give it good grades. Alright. Bye bye then.